Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. There's a fly in here, hold on. I have to get ready. My daughter's friend has a birthday party. She got invited to it, so we gotta look a little bit presentable. Honestly, I don't feel like getting ready. It's kind of hot, it's humid. It rained a few days ago, so it's still very like sticky humid. If you didn't know, I live in New Mexico, so I'm not used to the heat or humidity, so it's kind of like, oh, you know. But I already prepped my skin. I went in with the e.l.f. Thirst Burst drops and the Black Girl Sunscreen SPF 50, which it's the best sunscreen hands down. It's SPF 50. It doesn't leave a white cast. I believe it's non-comedogenic as well. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but more than anything, it doesn't sting my eyes. I cannot stand when an SPF stings my eyes. The minute I sweat or just when you put it on, I don't have that with this. It's phenomenal. It's glowy. I love it. But yes, I did go in and I prepped my skin with these, like I said. I don't know what we're going for. I don't know what the look is, to be honest. So I'm just kind of, but I was interested in trying the L'Oreal Skinning Concealer, the 2-in-1, because I keep hearing fabulous things about this, but every time I see a good review on it, it has the hashtag L'Oreal partner. So I did want to give it a try. It says to shake it up. Let me get my brushes. I think before I go in with foundation, I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes first, just to get that out of the way. So give me a minute. Okay, went ahead and I curled my lashes. I don't think I'm gonna prime. I think I'm just gonna go straight in with this, just to shake it. So I'm gonna shake it. I did have a little bit of a hard time trying to find a right shade, to be honest. I ended up settling for 140, warm 140 as like my all over shade. I don't know if it'll work, to be honest, but there was just a little bit of a lack of shade range, I think, but we'll see. I have seen people say to work in sections, so that's what I'm gonna do. Uh-oh. I'm going with that, I guess. I think I can make the shade work. I am using it as concealer as well. We'll come back to it. Let me do the forehead real quick. Okay, that's how it's looking. I don't think it's full coverage, but I don't think the claims are full coverage. I think the claims are more like waterproof, humidity proof, transfer resistant and stuff. But so I'm gonna go ahead and build it up a little bit under my eyes. I'm gonna switch brushes real quick. I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush like this. Okay, that's how it's looking. You can still see some of my under eye circles peek through a little bit, but I really like it because it's not settling into my lines. I have really fine lines. Let me bring it up close a little bit. You can see it right there. I have some lines and it's not settling in, but it's not fully covering, and that's okay. I think I like it. So let me go do the other side and then I'll be right back. Okay, that's how it's looking like. It feels lightweight, feels a little bit tacky, just a little bit tacky. It does transfer a little bit, but that could just be user error. Like I said, I did use really like dewy skin prep, so that could be it, but I'm gonna move on. I don't think I'm gonna do like cream products and stuff, just because like I said, I'm already starting to run late. I think I'm just gonna jump right into bronzer. And for bronzer, as always, the NYX Buttermelt and Butter Biscuit. And I use the Real Techniques dual-ended brush. I actually don't know. It was from the Cherry collection, but it's the 104 and 105. I use this side. It's so good for bronzing. It's labeled as a blush brush, but I think it's too big for blush for me, so I use it as bronzer. And then this is really good for cream blush, but we're using this one. We're gonna go in, load up our brush. Tap off excess, and then just, and with bronzer, when I go in with cream and I don't set it, like foundation and I don't set it, the way that I apply my bronzer is in pressing motions rather than swiping. So I like to just press it on. I feel like it blends better. I'm gonna put some right here. A little bit on my nose. I'm gonna take some of that and run it through my crease. For blush, I think I'm gonna go in with Patrick Ta, just enough, and then mix it in with the Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk Flawless Pink, this one right here, and then I'll probably go in and set my under eye with that. I always change my mind last minute, but for sure I am going in with the powder, Patrick Ta, just enough. I'm taking an e.l.f. blush brush. I'm gonna load it up. There we go. I don't think I can figure out this lighting situation because my window's over here. And I used to have my desk facing this way so that the natural light would hit me. I go back in with my foundation brush and go over this a little bit because I feel like I have too much bronzer going on. So, but I'm gonna tap in a little bit of this pink blush. Just a little. Pretty. Okay. Now I'm grabbing an angled brush like this. I think this is an e.l.f. angled blush brush. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this pink powder and just stamp it under my eye. Same thing on this side. Now I'm gonna go in with a more fluffier brush like this. I lied, I think I'm gonna go in with something more like this, and I'm gonna go into the Tower 28 translucent Get Set, and I'm gonna set my chin, basically my T-zone. And I am stamping as I go. I don't swipe, I stamp. Because again, if this party's outside, it is hot and it is humid, so I need all of the staying power that I can get. And this is a really good powder for hot and humid places. So I'm digging it. I'm gonna go in with brows, just zhuzh them up a little bit. I'm not gonna fill them in. This is the e.l.f. brow laminating gel, so I'm just gonna swipe it through my brows. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear, to be honest. You see this Bucky shirt? It's just, I'm getting ready. It's just my getting ready shirt choice of the day. I don't know what I'm wearing. I might wear a dress, maybe. I don't know where. I'm gonna add a little bit of sparkle. I'm gonna do the She Glam Crystal Jelly Stick. I think it's in the shade Rocks. Yeah, in the shade Rockstar. I'm just gonna stamp just the slightest bit on it. I don't want to go full on glitter. Just a little something, something, you know. And I love these shadow sticks because you can really control how much pigment you get out of them. You can swipe it for full coverage, or you can just, like I said, stamp it for just a gentle little zhuzh of glitter. So that's what I'm doing. And then at like $8, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Look at that. And that's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go in with mascara. For mascara, we're doing the Maybelline Sky High. I got this, I forgot how good this mascara is. I got a trial size at Walgreens the other day, and I forgot how much I liked it. Mascara is one of those things that I really don't buy often. Like once I'll buy like 2 or 3 at a time, and then I'll use them for like 4 or 5 months, and then I'm like, oh, I need mascara, and then I buy another one, and I'm like, wow, I forgot how many good mascaras there are out there. But this is a really good one that I forgot existed. I think we're done as far as the face. I'm doing like a mini trial of the skin ink. So I didn't go in. Normally I would go in with some sort of setting spray. Look at my nails. They're a hot mess. I'm going to do them afterwards, I swear. But I think I'm going to go in with the lip combo. I don't know what I'm doing for lips, to be honest. Hold on. I'm going to keep the pinky theme. I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl lip stain in the shade Admire. Yeah, Admire. And then just top it off with the Ole Henriksen peptide lip treatment and strawberry sorbet. I can't talk. But anyways, hold on. Oh. Yep. That is it for the makeup. That's cutesy. The foundation, it looks decent. I don't know that I would use it as concealer again, but as a base, I like it. But that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go get dressed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.